Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Okay.
Are you ready for me?
Yes. I stay ready so I don't have to get ready.
Okay. Well, all right.
This is Yum Yum, and welcome to the Yum Yum Hour.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. This is Yum Yum, and thank you for tuning into the Yum Yum Hour. Today, my special guest is soulful artist, writer, and producer, Mr. James D. Train Williams, who is noted for his distinctive voice and popular songs such as Keep On, You're the One for Me, and Walk On By. He's also worked with great artists such as Michael Jackson, Luther Vandross, Bette Midler, and Natalie Cole, to name a few. And a fun fact you may not know is that he also sings background on many projects and is a #1 jingle vocalist in the industry. He's worked on campaigns for Kodak, AT&T, Hanes, Budweiser, and Pampers. And to top it off, he's an actor, too. He's appeared in films such as Perfect Stranger with Halle Berry and Bruce Willis, Keeping the Faith with Ben Stiller, and A Walk in the Park with Richard Gere and Winona Ryder. Wow. What a resume. Hello, D-Train, and thank you for being on the show.
Hey, it's wonderful to be here. How you doing today, Yum Yum?
I am doing excellent. It's a beautiful day in New York. The sun is beaming through my window, but that doesn't mean it's not cold outside. So.
Oh, you obviously ain't been outside yet, girl. It's freezing outside.
Yeah, so now, are you in New York?
Yes, over here in New York, in Manhattan.
Oh, you're in Manhattan. Oh, okay. Well, I'm in Brooklyn right now, so.
Oh, okay.
I haven't been outside yet, so I'll know a little bit later. But, as long as the sun is out, that's a good thing.
Oh, yeah. Well, if you walk in the sunshine, then, it won't be as cold.
Well, I like
Manhattan
to think of myself as the sun. I like to think of myself as the sun, that I'm beaming and I like to shine on everyone.
All right, then. Well, to make the glowworm work for you, girl, and shine on us.
Well, after that beautiful and long introduction on who you are, what's something that most people don't know about you?
I think I would say a lot of people don't know about Sirius Satellite Radio. I had my own radio show on Sirius for 8 years. I've had the distinct pleasure of writing for George Duke, who recently passed away, on his life Into the Night CD, and Carl Anderson and Patty Austin as a songwriter. But one of my most proudest moments is my son Jarrell. I love him, and he's like, I have 5 children, but he's the one that kind of took after me musically, and he's an opera singer. And recently, last year, he performed in the Winter Olympics with Wynton Marsalis as a soloist, and then he took him on tour. So I was like, okay, kid, go make your bones.
Oh,
so
wow.
he's in the business
he's an opera
too.
Singer. Oh, wow.
So he works a lot at Abyssinian Baptist Church here in New York with Reverend Calvin Butts up in Harlem. And, he's on the road with Wynton from time to time. So I said, God bless you, keep it moving. He's doing his thing.
Yes. Now, the origin of your name, D-Train.
Mm-hmm. They were given to me by my football brothers back in 1977 when I played football for Erasmus Hall High School. And, they said when I hit them pretty hard, and it felt like they were being hit by the D-Train. So they gave me that name.
The D-Train as opposed to the A or the Q train.
Yeah, well, you know what it was, too? Like, I lived on Franklin Avenue in Brooklyn. I grew up on Franklin between Prospect and Park Place. It's changed since I was there. I mean, I left in 1981, before things really got rough. I went to Erasmus High School, so we caught the D-Train to Church Avenue every day. And I'd rather be called D-Train than the QJ or the M train, So those trains just don't have as much significance or such zing to them. You say D train, that's just like somebody slapping you upside the head.
Like when I hear D train, I imagine something fast, something strong, something speeding towards you with magnificent power and force.
Yep, and you know what? The wonderful thing is that my musical career began with a high school friend of mine, Will Downing, who introduced me to Hubert Eves. Will was he was still in Erasmus, and I had gone on to Brooklyn College. But I sang backgrounds on a song demo that he was working on, and Hubert was producing it. And after Hubert heard me sing, he said, man, I got to have this guy's number. So he called me up, and I went over to his house, and he said, man, I got this song that I'm writing, and I just can't come up with words. He said, all I have is a chorus. I said, so what's the chorus, man? He goes, I stood up on the cloud and shout out loud, you're the one for me. That's all I got, man. You got anything? You hear anything? I said, play it again. So he played it again. I said, give me a pad, man. Give me a pad. So he went and got me a pad. And after he got me the pad, I said, with this new love I found, takes my feet off the ground to fly away. And he said, and that was the beginning of our history.
With the love I have inside of me, we can turn this world around. We can live through all eternity, and we never touch the ground. We'll take a chance to ride upon a star to a place that's far away. The light of love will shine on us forever and a day.
live on your DJ's network.
Now, were you did you grow up singing or writing poems or anything like that, or was just this a natural talent that you also found on your own as well?
Well, I grew up writing poetry. I used to paint. I was an artist painting for businessmen in Manhattan. I would paint their family crest. So being an artist in Erasmus, I was in their art program. And, Will Downing and I was in the music and arts program. We were in plays and everything together back in high school. He was the captain of the bowling team, and I was one of the captains of the football team. And it was real interesting. I said, bowling is boring. Yes, you're the captain. Good for you. You're lane 5. But anyway, there was, I'm sorry, what was your question again? It was...
I don't know. I just forgot.
We are both having brain freeze.
What were we talking about? We were talking about, did you start off singing, or was it with your poems? Did you know you had this natural ability, or when you were with Will Downing, was it just something that sparked your creativity and it started right there?
Well, I was singing since I was 6 years old. I grew up in Washington Temple Church of God in Christ over there on Bergen and Bedford under Bishop Washington. And I started singing in the choir when I was 6. And, I had a lot of great people around me. Al Sharpton was our junior church minister when he was 15 years old. And so we just call him Alfred. I don't call him Reverend Al. I just call him Alfred. That's what I called him as a kid. That's what I still call him. Alfred! And, they used to live out in Long Island, him and his mom and his sister in Central Islip. And Ronnie Dyson, who had the record, If You Let Me Make Love to You, and Why Can't I Touch You, he was our choir director. And then the Reverend Timothy Wright was our musical director and our organist. And Tim was responsible. He was one of the gospel greats who recently also passed away. He was right up there with Hezekiah Walker and Donnie McClurkin, and Tim had a lot of big songs. Who's on the Lord's Side? And I did my first professional recording with him when I was 15. It was a song that became a New York hit, which was called Victories into Praise.
Victories into Praise. I would like to say that just from your personality, you're warm and you're fun, and I have a smile on my face right now. One of my favorite songs of yours is called Keep On. And one of the reasons why that was my favorite song, because it was like an inspirational anthem for a lot of people, coming from Brooklyn in the late 70s and early 80s. There was a lot of creativity, but it was also during the drug era where it was a rough time, and the inner city and school programs were being cut off. So Keep On was like a dance song, but it ended up becoming also a positive song and inspiration for many people. Do you have a special memory or moment of what that song has meant to any of your fans?
Well, my special moment with Keep On took place in Philadelphia. We were playing with Secret Weapon in this park, and the people had sat out there for hours. The concert was 2 hours late because it rained, but it was 100 degrees. And them folks sat there because they wanted to see Secret Weapon and D-Train and The Deal. And The Deal was, the group The Deal had Babyface and L.A. Reid. That's where they started out in The Deal. So it was The Deal, then Secret Weapon, then D-Train. That was the way the bill read. These people was mad, and I don't know what. By the time I got to the stage, they didn't even clap for the other two bands. I was like, oh, Jesus. And I was 300 pounds, so I'm sitting there, they're going to say, this little Pillsbury dough looking. She said, I ought to slap them up there. And that's the way they looked at me when I got on the stage. I was like, oh, God. But at first, I was frightened. But when I got to Keep On, the spirit takes over. And the spirit is like, I'm going to jump off the stage and I'm going to get right in your face. And that's what I did. I jumped off the stage. For the first time in my career, I jumped off a stage and I walked through the crowd and I got in their face. And it was like, I want to hate you, but I'm going to dance now. And they did. Everybody jumped up. By the end of the song, they were dancing all through the park. It was like something like almost like 10,000 people out there. But they were angry 10,000 people that had been sitting there in 99-degree heat with no hat and no fans. you know.
Right.
But seeing that song break through the consciousness of the people and bring them to life and bring them to a place of acceptance. See, what happens is the song Keep On brings you to a place of acceptance. I mean, I've received letters from people all over the world about the song. Boxers used to train to it. Sugar Ray Leonard, Tommy Hearns, Marvin Hagler. They used to train to Keep On. But one of the things that really touched my heart was brothers that are incarcerated, you know, out west in California. They were writing me, man. They said the only way I got through my sentence. One guy told me, he said, I had to do 12 years. He said, the only way I got through my sentence, man, I would listen to that song on the radio. And it got me through my 12 years because I wanted to give up because I didn't know what I was going to come home to. I didn't have a family no more. Nobody wanted to be around me because of the things that I had done before I got in here. But that song helped me when I got out, until I got out. And even after I got out, that's my theme song. Queen Latifah told me that too. Queen Latifah, who I'm so proud of with her television show, told me that when she was in junior high school, her mother made a banner for Keep On and brought it to her school. I don't know if it was like show and tell or career day or whatever, but she told me about that.
Step until you reach higher ground, and nobody turns you around. Step on up, you can claim the highest star. Straight ahead, it's not very far. Yeah. Keep on. Keep on. With the strength of your mind, you can be set free. You can
the Yum Yum Hour. When Yum Yum speaks, everyone listens.
What's your suggestion when breaking the ice, when meeting someone who you may be intimidated by?
Well, for me, I can only speak from being in those situations where I was working in the studio with Luther, and to me, Luther Vandross is our Frank Sinatra. So anything he says goes, and he's directed me on singing on The Dance with My Father, but it was on the album on a song that Marcus Miller wrote called She Saw You. And he wanted to, Luther always created conversations in his songs. You'd hear a bunch of people, hey, he always created party atmospheres, like on Bad Boy Having a Party. So on this particular song called She Saw You, he wanted me to be all of the guys in the background because the content of the song was about a guy who gets busted at work with a girl that he's dating on his job by his wife. So I was like, oh, man, she saw you, man. You busted. And it was me and a few other guys, and he's directed me. And Luther was a multitasker. But rather than be intimidated, I embraced him. I embraced him as like a teacher and like a big brother. And I think that and even the same with Michael Jackson. When I walked up to Michael Jackson at the Hit Factory, and we were working on, which one was he doing? Invincible. Mm-hmm. And I walked in the studio, and he was standing at the console, and all the other singers kind of sat down. I was like, hi, Michael, hi. They were afraid to touch him. I walked up to him, grabbed him, hugged him, said, yo, what's up, Tito? Marlon and Jermaine, man. 1968 Ed Sullivan Show, Sunday night at 7. I was there. And he started laughing. And, he just opened up to me. It was like, well, Tito, Marlon, and Jermaine are fine. And Jackie's great. And, oh, my God, it's so glad to have you on this record. And I was like, okay, well, cool.
Sidebar. Let's do a little sidebar. Did Michael Jackson, now I've heard, I know I've worked for 2 different record labels. I never met Michael in person. Did he really talk like that?
Yeah, he absolutely talked like that. And he absolutely looked like that in the dark.
And what was his work ethic like when you worked with him?
Working with Michael was enlightening simply because he was one of those artists. Now, this was his schedule. He would come into the studio at 10 a.m. in the morning and work all the way around the clock, take a break at 6, go back to his room, sleep from 6 till maybe about 9, go back to the studio and work till 10 in the morning.
Wow.
And that's what he did every day. And I'm sitting up there going, this guy's not going back home. And, he'd be putting in 15-hour days working on songs like, You Rock My World with Rodney Jerkins and other great artists. And, he just had an ethic. He would put down 11 background vocal tracks before the singers even got there. We'd be listening to a full vocal track that he had been in there days doing, and he was very particular. Like, he would hire guitarists to come in and play 8 bars. You didn't play the whole song. You just played 8 bars. Singers come in. You sing 8 bars. You didn't even know what the song was or the title of the song. Then after that, the next day, he'd have a whole different group of guitarists and a whole different group of singers come in and sing the same 8 bars until he got what he liked.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, that's a different.
And Michael was interesting like that. He was very, very, some people would say nitpicking, but that's the reason why his records sounded as brilliant as they did. Also, like in the vein of like Steely Dan and Donald Fagen and cats like that, they go in for the intricacies of a song. It wasn't good enough just the way it was because mediocrity is the norm somewhat nowadays, and Michael was anything but mediocre. He was excellent every time, just like Prince, excellent. And excellence shines all the time.
Thank you for sharing that with us here. I appreciate that.
Oh, you're welcome. In Europe, R&B artists are gods. And I hate to say it like that because I don't mean to sound sacrilegious, but they are so appreciated. And I hate to say it like this, but I'm going to say it. Michael Jackson, had he lived, probably nobody would have bought his new album. Probably nobody over here would have went to his tour. He had to get on a plane and go to Europe. Because, see, America was still trying to put him in the place of a pedophile or a father who held his baby over a balcony. And, see, they were unforgiving because he walked in pajamas and went to court. You know what I'm saying? And I felt when he died that we as a people somewhat became hypocritical. And I say that lightly simply because Michael became black the day he died. When he was living, white people didn't want him because they thought he was black. Black people didn't want him because they thought he was white. But the day that he died, he became a black man again to the black community.
Mm-hmm. What are the qualities you look for when you're working with people of any magnitude, whether it's an artist or a producer, someone on your management team, or even an intern? What special qualities saying, this person seems like I would like to work with them and have them on my team?
Honesty. One word, honesty. This is a business where there's a lot of shadows. A lot of shadows that can take you out and take you down the wrong path. Either be drugs or they're going to steal your money. And when you find a person who don't have those shadows and who comes from a place of innocence and integrity, whether they've been in the game for a long time or whether they just entering it, that makes me want to work with them because your integrity shines.
How do you know that when you first meet them?
You don't. I'm a good judge of character and spirit. Because my mother told me a long time ago, don't ever get that big ego, son. Because it's not about you. It ain't about you. It never has been, and it never will be. There'll be somebody to take your place after you're gone. And Mtume told me, he said, you don't want to be a star. And I said, why? He said, because you spell star backwards, and it's rats.
Ooh.
That was one of the many lessons James Mtume gave me.
Wow, that's a great way of looking at it.
Thank you for tuning in to the Yum Yum Hour. You are now listening to the D-Train interview, and this next song is called Walk On By. This song brings back so many memories of summer block parties, people roller skating, and that funk R&B vibe. One of the reasons I love this song so much is that anyone of any age can enjoy it.
Breathe.
I am here for what you need. Thank you for tuning in to the Yum Yum Hour.
If I told you that I loved you, would you turn and walk away? Could these words be too serious to bear if I dare say what's in my heart? We both said let's not get heavy. Let's play the game of kiss, don't tell. How was I to know that love was concentrating on me? Oh, deep love. To a love so strong, but every time I look into your eyes, I hear a song of love so true. You're the reason that my love's alive. You're my day and you're my night. You're my guiding light. Oh, you're the reason there's a bright sunshine for the rest of my life. If I told you that I need you, would you open up and let me in to a heart that for so long has been waiting just for love to begin? I don't claim to know the future, I just believe the love can save. Follow your dreams that rush us to the doorsteps of tomorrow that lives today. Oh, you're the reason that my love's alive. You're my day and you're my night. You're my guiding light. Oh, you're the reason there's a bright sunshine every day that I do live. With this love I have to give you. You're the reason that my love's alive. You know that I can't let go. I know that the feelings were bound to show. Oh, baby, stay my lady. Tell me what you gonna do. I'm so in love with you. Tell me what you gonna do, girl. I'm so in love with you. Everything I need for a life. You're the reason. want you for myself. I don't want nobody the way you touch me, baby, the way you hold me in your arms.
You're listening to the Union Hour on Tiger Soul Radio, live on Nerd DJs Network.
During the era when you were coming up in business, a lot of artists didn't even have videos yet, but people knew about the music first, and of course there was no social media. What is your point of view on in the differences of how music was promoted back then as to how it is exposed now in the new era of social media?
Sure. Much easier now, because back then there was no social media, so like if you had to do a show in any town, the guys would run around Manhattan and put up posters everywhere. And that's how you knew when you walked down any street, this show was happening here. And then radio told you, you know, Frankie Crocker or whoever, Jerry Bledsoe at the time, Hank Spann, they'd say, well, D-Train's performing at Barnes International Friday night. Same way they do it now with Lenny Green and, Fred Buggs and those guys. That part of the social media is still the same, but the Internet has taken over to where Justin Bieber became a superstar just from tweeting himself. Nobody knew who he was. He didn't play one gig, didn't do one club. He just made a video of himself on his cell phone and tweeted it. And got 2 million hits, got a record deal, over $1 million, and thus you have Justin Bieber. That's what social media has done for you. Whereas it's a good thing. If you learn how to maneuver through today's social media, you too can do it again. I mean, you don't need a record company. Record companies are things of the past. They robbed everybody anyway. Not all of them, but some people made a lot of money off of them. But in comparison to what the record company made and what the artist made, two different things. Michael Jackson sold 160 million of albums of Thriller. And when he did that, they gave him $60 million. I'll never forget, they gave him $60 million, and everybody was like, oh my God, it's almost $100 million, oh my God. But you think about it, at $15 an album, and you're talking cassette tapes, and you're talking shirts and T-shirts, and, $60 million was like a dime on the dollar. He didn't get what Columbia Records made. So that showed you, even at that level, and Biggie and Puffy said it best. When you make the money, the room gets smaller. I don't care if you're married. I don't care if you got friends. When you make $1 million, the room gets small real fast. Because everybody starts to feel, not everybody, but some people start to feel in your circle that they deserve that same $1 million, but they don't want to go out and earn it. They think that you should just write them a check.
When speaking of Biggie, he kind of like, when he did that song, The Sky's the Limit, were you approached for permission prior to that album release, or how did that take form?
No, we weren't approached. We didn't even know anything about it till the Soul Train Awards. The weekend he got killed, we found out through friends that, Biggie cut your song, man, yeah. They started playing it on the radio. And I was like, what? What happens is after a while, the rights for D-Train's music was bought from Prelude to Unidisc Music of Canada. And Unidisc, they only had to go to Unidisc to ask for permission. They didn't have to ask us anymore. They had to pay us for the publishing, but they didn't need our permission because Unidisc owned the masters to the songs. So Puffy had to go to them and pay them, and then they pay us.
Last but not least, besides talent, what do you believe are the key elements in keeping afloat in this business?
Oh, that's simple. The talented man wins for a minute. The man with determination wins, period. What happens is, like myself, if you can hang on long enough, your time will come. A lot of talented people fall by the wayside, and then they're gone, and they're never heard from again.
Right.
But there are people who are determined. And like myself, you hang on. You just hold on, and time is going to pass. music is going to change. Genres are going to change. R&B is going to change. But Gladys Knight put it best when she said, you never know what success is until you've had it, lost it, and then get it back again. Mike Tyson is popular now. Everybody loves Mike Tyson. But you go back into the 90s, everybody was like, that's one crazy brother. But now Mike Tyson is the most lovable character. They might even make a Disney movie about him.
Right.
So he hung around long enough and sustained all of the hardships and doing all the things that he did to become who he is now. And see, I always tell people the journey of 1,000 miles begins with one step. And a man is as old as his thoughts and as young as his ambition. You never know where you're going to unless you know where you come from. And musically, a lot of these children out here don't know where they come from, because if you say Jackie Wilson, they'll say she was fine.
Right. Or who's that?
Or who's that? You know.
Yeah.
So we haven't found the right way to preserve our heroes.
I want to thank you for saying that. That has a lot of special meaning, those words of wisdom that you just said. Can you tell us about your new endeavors and projects you're working on?
Well, right now, I'm musical director at United Stations Comedy Networks over here in New York City, where we do comedy parodies for Power 105, Z100, Jack FM, so many other ones. And then I'm still doing shows. I'm still doing D-Train shows, but I get on the plane. It's the plane. And I get on that plane and go to Hamburg, Germany, and places like that in London, England. And, you know, I still love traveling all over the world, and I'm still doing that. And I'm really excited about that, really.
And how can people reach out to you, whether it's your website, social media, what's your...
The official James D. Train Williams at Facebook.com.
Well, I'm going to add you to my Facebook. You'll know it's me because it will say Yum Yum, of course.
All right. What, you posing with a cookie? No, okay.
No, actually, I'm posing in a bathing suit.
All right. There go your social media.
That's right.
As long as you look good in that bathing suit, girl. As long as you look good in it.
Right. So that means I can't hold a cookie while doing that. Well, I can hold the cookies and not eat it.
There you go.
Well, I want to say thank you for a beautiful interview, for the wealth of knowledge that you shared, all the people you've worked with and the jewels that they dropped on you, and just to reiterate that we need to preserve people who've been here before us, not having an ego and holding on and keeping on with our music and our dreams, because it transpires beyond music. So remember where we came from.
That's right. And I encourage you, my dear, keep doing what you're doing, because the world needs to hear your voice, hear your show, and take it to the limit, baby. Don't be mediocre about nothing. Take it all the way to the top and do what you do best. God bless you.
God bless you, and thank you so much, D-Train. I appreciate you.
Oh, thank you, sweetie. You too.
Thank you so much. Enjoy the rest of your day. I appreciate you. I'm going to add you to my Facebook in the next 5 to 10 minutes.
Okay.
And let's definitely stay in touch. I'm also a photographer, so, you know, I have an album on Facebook so you can see some of my work. So let's definitely connect in the future.
Great, absolutely.
Just stay on the line. I believe something's on your mind. There's something on your mind. Tell me, girl, stop wasting time. You've been acting kind of strange on me lately. Is there something on your mind? I seem to get that feeling every time I'm near you, that I'm running out of time. How can you walk away and leave me hanging? Just leave me hanging on. I know there's something going on that just can't hide it. Now tell me you're taking me through, but baby, I can't imagine what I'd do without you, girl. Let me know if someone else is taking my place inside your heart. Don't disappear on me without a trace. Don't you know I believe that something's on your mind. Tell me, just lay it on the line. I believe that something's on your mind. You better just lay it on the line. Love is the feeling that we share. Hold on together now. I can understand how you and me can give up on love. Oh, girl, you can say what's on your mind, baby. We can talk it over, girl. There's no need for you to hide what you feel inside your heart. Something's on your mind. Tell me what you mean, girl. I said that something is on your mind. I got this strange feeling that something's on your mind. Sooner or later, something's on your mind. Something's on your mind. Won't you tell me? Won't you tell me what it is? Won't you tell me? Won't you tell me what it is? Won't you tell me? Something's on your mind. Sooner or later, something's on your mind. This song is dedicated to all the beautiful little children of the world. No matter what your race, creed, or color, we urge you to keep a light in your window pane and dream on. Children, all you children of the world. Children, children of the world, all you children of the world, spread out your wings and fly. Yes, you can soar so high. You can learn to be free. Choose your own destiny. Beautiful things come to those who try. Love is the master key, opens humanity. Live and learn to love and fly away. Beautiful children of the world, yeah, children. Oh, you beautiful children of the world, all you children of this land. Now is your chance to climb. Step up and claim your time. make our dreams reality. Across the world we see, God is here to watch and guide our dreams. Just plant the love seed, He'll make them grow. Live and learn to love them fly away. Children, children of the world, yeah, yeah, yeah. Children, good children of the world. You know, we believe in a positive musical message. We believe music has the power to reach and touch all across